Yo, what's poppin', people? Your boy Snacks is back in the building with another banger. And you know how we do. Before we get started, go ahead and do your boy a solid. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to turn your post notification bell on before, you know, so you'll know when your boy is going live or dropping this heat. And do not forget to click that join button, man. Join in the member section. Do what we do. Y'all know how we get down. Well, let's have a conversation. As Colorado mud stumps UCF this weekend, we wonder what's next. We got a bye week this week. So it's going to be a lot of Heisman for Travis. A lot of Shador is the best quarterback in college football. But them haters, you know they out there. And you know they lurking. And they coming this week because the goalpost is going to move all over again. But we don't care nothing about all that. Y'all know how we get down. But let's talk about it. Welcome to the day after the day after. It's Monday. It's 8 p.m. for me. Your boy been busy all day. You know, I've been getting down, doing my thing. A lot of running around to do. Ain't had no time to do no YouTube videos today. Been kind of busy. So I figured I'd drop you one before you lay your head tonight. And let's understand where the state of football is at right now, because Colorado got everybody perplexed. And in a small situation of what the hell did we just watch on Saturday? That ain't the Colorado team that we saw last year, because you know everybody's still fixated on what they saw last year. Nobody paid attention to what Coach Prime in Colorado has been doing. Everybody was just worried about, oh, they just got a bunch of players from the portal. They didn't know what players they got from the portal. They didn't know what kind of players they got from the portal. And I've been telling you guys for a long time, Colorado got better at every position, not just one, all of them. Front line, offensive line, defensive line, linebacker, wide receiver, safety. They just got better. And yet, nobody could see it. None of the pundits could see it because they're too busy dissecting Georgia, Alabama, Michigan, you know, Ohio State, Texas. Everybody's fascinated with the Manning kid, Jalen Milroe, Quinn Ewers. You know, nobody was worried about Cam. Nobody was worried about Shador because nobody saw him coming. They still don't see Shador as the quarterback. And for you not to understand what Shador Sanders is, how gifted he is at the quarterback position, and for a lot of people to still put that out in the ether, to wonder what would he do on the NFL stage. Every quarterback that's playing in college right now, Shador Sanders, has more experience than every last one of them. No, you don't think so? I'm telling you, the kid has more experience than every quarterback at every university in the freaking country. You're talking about a quarterback that has started his position from his freshman year to his senior year of college. That's a lot of snaps. Those are a lot of defenses. No matter the level. That's why I didn't understand when they was, oh, my chair just dropped. When they were saying, oh, my chair just dropped big time. When people were saying that he couldn't do it on the Power 4 level because he couldn't do it on the Power 4 level because he came from an HBCU. Do you not understand what he did at the HBCU level? And I got to fix this freaking chair because it's killing me. But we ain't gonna stop this video. We're gonna keep the party going. Something's happening with my chair, and I don't know what it is, but I'm finna get another one because I got another one. Gotta get this one out. Something is happening with my chair, and I don't understand it. But we got backups. We got more than one gaming chair because this is a gaming house. That's what we do. But like I was saying, Shador is the best thing smoking when it comes to playing the quarterback position. He understands and reads defenses better than most. Arm strength and accuracy is immaculate, outstanding. It's not a throw he can't make. You look at him as Deion Sanders' son, and that's what got everybody screwed up. Everybody is playing off of his father's name. It's not his fault that Deion is his dad. He can't help that. He can't help that that was the gene pool he was born into. Yes, his father can open some doors, but you see the talent. Talent is talent. There's a lot of coaches that got sons that play quarterback and can't start on a high school team. But this kid is phenomenal at his position. You'll say, yeah, he holds on to the ball too long. Sometimes, yeah. But that's every quarterback. So a lot of that's going to happen with every quarterback. But last year, when the offensive line wasn't good, and he was still standing in there making those plays, throwing those balls, you got to understand that last year, the man threw for over 3,200 yards, 27 touchdowns with only 3 interceptions, with that horrific front five. Name me another quarterback in college that would have done what he did with the line that he had. You can't. You can't. You can't name me a quarterback that stands and throws the ball the way he does now and takes that lick. A lot of quarterbacks will get happy feet and get out of the pocket. Shador's last instinct is to run the ball. When he gets out of the pocket and takes off, believe me, there's nothing open. That's all that's left. He's exhausted everything, and nobody has still gotten open. So it's time to go. As far as Coach Prime goes, The way he built this team, the way this team is structured now, everybody said it couldn't be done because all they saw was him grabbing guys out of the portal, because nobody's ever done that. Nobody's done it that way. But when this becomes a success and everybody start doing it this way, they're going to find somebody else to try to give the credit to and say, well, this is who done it first. They did it like this, so I'm going to do it like this. They're not going to say, well, we're following the Coach Prime model and resetting our team. But I gave you guys the blueprint of how this was going to work last year and the beginning of this year when the changes happened again. Because all he's doing is what he's done. He knows this model works because he done it at Jackson. And you would say, yeah, but that's not power forward. It makes no difference how it's done. It makes the difference of who does it and how they do it. He knew what he had to do the first year was get bodies, people, a complete team that could play together and won't look as bad as they did when he got there. He had to establish a foundation. The foundation was set. And then the hype was brought in. And then everybody in the media focused on the hype. And everybody was upset because Colorado was getting all this attention, all these superstars out, all these people are hanging out. But those are Prime's friends. Those are people that he already knows. This is nothing different than what he's already been doing. But now it's just on a stage to where everybody can see it. Bucky is filming and you're getting somewhat of an insight to the team, you know, and people are judging them by the jewelry, the clothes, the cars, the shoes. But you are judging them on flash, not substance. And everybody hates flash, but everybody know who Prime is from get-go. Unapologetically him. Strong black man that won't lie to you, won't back down, and gives it to you raw. And the media, the college football media, the sports world, was not used to that Prime because he's been out of that spotlight for a while. So they wasn't used to the brashness, the boldness, the rebuttals to your questions in a media session. They weren't used to somebody saying, after they ask a question, getting a question returned to them on why you asked that question and why would you think like that when that's not what I said and that's not what I gave you. Those are your assumptions. See, that's what they weren't used to. And now that Prime is back and people are learning how to deal with him, people are trying to get used to going into a news conference or a media session with Coach Prime after the game and being held accountable for the things that you say or the things that you write. They say Prime is being the jerk. Prime is being an asshole. He shouldn't do that. What gives him the right to do that? What gives you the right to ask him a question, and when he thinks the question is unfair or is trying to lead him down a road that he's not trying to go down, he's not going to let you get away with it. Everybody in the media space is used to the coach speech, and everybody know what the answer is to the question before they ask the question. And with Coach Prime, you don't know that, because you might ask him a question and you might get a question as to why would you ask that question? What made you think like that? And when Prime asked Sean Keeler and told him, I'm not answering your question until you answer my question, the whole media space lost their mind. How can he do that? Why would he do that? What makes him think he can do that to one of us? Everybody's in defense of the media, but nobody took the time to go see why Coach Prime did what he did. Everybody just jumped on the side of the media guy. When Coach Prime asked the man, well, why do you write those stories? What did I do to you? And how can I fix it? As a man, if I ask you something and I'm telling you what you did, I don't feel cool with it, and you can't answer me, then we ain't got nothing to talk about. See, you can put all that stuff down on paper or in your little articles or online. But then when it's time to face the dog, when the dog standing in your face barking and you trying to climb the gate, but it's too high and you can't get away fast enough, you're going to get bit. And he got bit. And the consequences for his actions is you can't ask no more questions. You got to get your homeboys to ask questions for you. But some of those articles since that incident has changed. And see, that's the thing. Now my question to the media and everybody else is, where's the hate going to come from now? What are you going to say now at this juncture of his career? Because when they lost to Nebraska, everybody had something to say. They barely beat Baylor, everybody had something to say. Stomped out UCF, everybody ain't talking. I'm still waiting on them YouTube videos. I'm still waiting on those articles that everybody's been writing and having fun. You turn the attention to Travis and Shador. Let's understand. And while we on Travis and Shador, let me say this about that Cam incident. All of you writers that's trying to manufacture a beef between Cam and Shador and Travis, it's not going to happen, because that's not it. Those guys are cool. They are fine. Travis was in the middle of his workout. Shador was in the middle of his pregame ritual. They was doing their thing. Of course, they don't want to be bothered. But at the end of the day, everybody good. Don't try to make a story out of nothing. And that's why we need a lot more Black journalists covering these type of events. Because when you don't understand the culture and how we get down, then you saw what you saw on the field as people disagreeing with each other or not getting along. We saw it as, man, leave me alone, I'm busy. I'll get with you in a minute. That's what we saw. Y'all saw something different. That's why we need more of us in these spaces, telling these stories, bridging that gap. And on these networks and on these newspapers and on these websites, writing and reporting on these things, because they don't know what they're talking about. That's how that story and that fake ass narrative got out about kids and guns at Colorado, because a player said they were more strapped than somebody else, and some reporter that was white took it as guns when we knew what it was, because that's our vernacular. That's how we talk. Or people that play football and understand the game, they knew. That's why everybody don't need to talk about everybody. Some people just need to shut up. But let's get back to Prime, because now I would like to understand, where are you going to go next? What's going to be the story? What's going to draw your eye to more negative connotation toward Colorado and Coach Prime? Because that's what a lot of y'all like to write. I haven't seen these stories on these kids in these grades, and there hasn't been one incident outside of this football team since Coach Prime has been at this school. But in Georgia, you got kids getting in trouble all the time. But people are not writing about it. People are not telling those stories. Yes, Coach Prime is the hottest thing in football. He is the face of football. And if they continue to win this year, he will be coach of the year. Travis Hunter will have a Heisman. And then what are y'all going to do? The apple cart is being turned upside down. It ain't being upset. It's a lot of change that needs to happen in college football. And Coach Prime is bringing that change, and a lot of people don't like it because he's doing his way. The way he recruits, the way he hires coaches. There's a lot of talk all season about everything that this man has done. But now where's the praise for what this man has done? All I hear is, what's next? What are you going to do now? Can he keep it going? You can't say the man can't coach, because that's all I've heard. When he got to Jackson, turned that program around, won 2 conference titles, but he can't coach. Now he comes to Colorado, second year, guess what? Same trajectory as he was in Jackson, but he can't coach. I'm gonna need for y'all to get off y'all hate horse and get on your appreciation horse and understand what's happening in front of you. The game is changing. All of you old people that's been in college football since 1985, college football is not the same. A lot of new things happening. And you need to learn how to appreciate what's going on. Let's tell the truth. A lot of y'all don't want to see Coach Prime win. Because when he does, shit keeps going different. Everything keeps changing. You know, let's just say what it is. A lot of y'all don't like Coach Prime because of who he was then, not who he is now, not what he's doing now, what he's trying to achieve now. That 14-point underdog that they were at UCF, where did that come from? I'm still trying to figure that out. How did Vegas come up with that number? Because there is not a game this year that would have shown you that going into the UFC game, Colorado was a 14-point underdog. There's no inside information that you would have gotten. And that's part of the problem. Y'all can't get inside information because Prime don't let people inside the program. He controls the narrative. And that's another reason why y'all don't like it. See, at Alabama, you can call up Caden DeBoer and come hang out and visit, spend a day or two. Same at Michigan, same at Georgia, same at Tennessee, Ohio State, any other random college in the country. But at Colorado, you don't have that kind of permission. Got to be special. See, because he got three. That does it for him. Reach the people, well off, the pregame show. And the media world don't like that. Because they want to spin it how they want to spin it, but you can't spin it. That's why your guessing game sucks. Because you can't guess what's next, because you don't know. It's a problem. And y'all are going to have to come to the understanding that if you want in, you ain't got to kiss the ring, but you got to be respectful. It's a few people that'll get in that program, but you got to be trusted. You have to have been respectful in the past. You can't just show up and think they're going to open the door. Not going to happen. The apple cart is upside down. It's not upset. It's completely upside down. The wheels have been stuck a rock up on them and it just flipped it. It was going this way and it just... But that's what happens when you don't respect the man at what he's doing. And that's the problem. A lot of y'all don't like Coach Prime. And trust me, he sees it same way I see it. We can tell what you write. We can tell how your reviews go. We can tell how you speak about him on camera. See, with us, we can see those things. We can see your demeanor when you're interacting. When you're on camera and you start to talk about Colorado and that look come over your face like, oh, I got to do this again. Why do I got to keep talking about these people? When the world is upset that a 4-8 program is getting more show than 11-1, 12-0 national championship team. Michigan won the championship. How come ain't nobody talking about them? All y'all talking about is Colorado. Michigan had a whole scandal last year. And Colorado still got more play. That's why y'all mad. It's okay. We can speak on it. We understand. But you know what? Know what you can do? The same thing he do. Everybody has the same opportunity. It might not be as big as his, but you can do it. Prime grew that fan base through his fan base. For a man that hasn't played a professional sport in 30 years, he grew that fan base. Millions of people watch Colorado. I want to be a part of what they do. That stadium is sold out. Do you think Big Noon is showing up at UCF? Do you think Khaled and Fat Joe is showing up at UCF without Dion? Them people had 200 or 300 recruits at one game. Why do you think they were there? You can't recruit 300 people in one season. That's 20 years worth of recruits right there. But why were they there? The world hates it, but you got to respect it. And it's getting better. And when he starts winning the rest of this season, y'all gonna be really mad. But I'm here for it. All for it. I can't wait for it to happen. Because I'm gonna make a whole lot of videos on it and let you be mad at. But anyway, we gonna get out of here, man. I appreciate y'all for watching. I'm calm tonight because I've been roaming all day. So I'm a little cool in this video. Ain't as animated as I normally am. But it is what it is. We're going to get it popping. Appreciate y'all for watching. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to turn your post notification bell on. Leave your comments down in the comments section. Hit that button down there. That like button right there. Hit that one. Go ahead. Do it. Should have done it before this video got 30, 40 seconds in. Just hit the like button when the video starts. Hit play, hit like, keep going. You know what I'm saying? Watch, listen. Leave your comments in the comment section as we going through the video. As I'm speaking, you comment to something I'm saying. And we'll talk about it. But anyway, man, I'm going to get out of here. Y'all have a wonderful night. October is coming up. Halloween, ghouls and goblins, spooky months, you know, pumpkin patch, all that. For those of you that got kids, y'all know about the pumpkin patch. But it is what it is, man. I got to go see about my son. Got a little twisted up at football practice tonight. But anyway, I'm out, man. Y'all have a beautiful day. I'll see y'all when I see you. Peace.